Chuck Schumer and the Democrats are throwing everything including the kitchen sink at Donald Trump in hopes of turning the impeachment witch hunt into a victory. But in his desperation Schumer crossed a line, and Chuck Schumer instantly regretted one comment that is going to land him in court. Schumer and the Democrats are desperate to pressure Republicans into not extending the impeachment witch hunt by calling on John Bolton to testify. In a bizarre rant, Schumer seized on the leak to the New York Times about Bolton's book, where Bolton falsely accused the president of making foreign policy decisions with regards to Turkey and China that benefited his businesses financially. Schumer strayed into a conspiracy theory by claiming without citing evidence that Trump's children, Eric and Don Jr., still run the Trump Organization, illegally profited from their father's decisions as president. Did the president have financial interests at stake when he was talking to Erdogan or Xi and others? Maybe his kids had some economic interest at stake. And, did it impact our nation's foreign policy with those countries? He asked. Those questions are not the subject of the president's impeachment trial, but this report should be a warning sign to any Republican. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul had enough. Paul declared that Trump's children should sue Schumer for lying about them. To have Schumer come up and say out of the blue, maybe the president's kids are making money, with no evidence at all, that's defamation, and they ought to sue him, Paul continued. There's nothing in the record about the president's kids, so Schumer just has created this whole thing out of whole cloth and said, oh, well, why don't we just go after the president's kids? Don't know yet whether or not the president's dealings with the Chinese president has something to do with the Trumps making money. He just made it up, completely made it up. That's defamation of character and he ought to go to court and be sued for it. That would be the final cherry on top. Not only is Schumer going to lose big league on impeachment, but having to pay damages to Trump's children would be the biggest humiliation of his life. Share this. Like loading. Related. Let's block ads. Why?